We come to you tonight from the shores of Lake Erie as the look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Brooks. Jackson dishes to Brooks. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Here's Garland. To the paint. Here's Drummond. No good on that one. And Memphis the other way now. Inside. Stolen by Garland. Drummond passes to Love. Back to Drummond to the right side. Here's Osman. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Valanciunas. Down low. Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. Passes to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Just 4 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them at a decent clip.
Garland kicks to Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's almost impossible to keep Drummond from scoring inside, no matter how physical you get with him.
Pass to Winslow. Morant right side. And they double up Morant. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Well, yeah, Jay. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. There's no question he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
There's Winslow following the score by Cleveland. Brooks against Sexton. Here's Valanciunas. That one a little long. Cavaliers trailing. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Morant with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
One thing Morant does with consistency, he keeps defenders off balance.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
So both teams changing it up here. And here are the Cavaliers now. Nance outside. Pass to Sexton. Back to Nance. Thompson right side. Nance. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Right wing. Melton passes to Morant. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. The Cavaliers pull it in. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And just solid at driving to the rim. When Sexton is on the attack, it just creates problems for the defense.
Cleveland shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter. And the pass to Clark. Here's Melton. Jones up top. No good with the layup. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pull up Jay. Here's Windler. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Clark with it. Picked up by Thompson. Jones, the pass to Melton. Back to Jones. Clark inside. Working on Thompson. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
And the passion Sexton plays with is so impressive. When he gets after it on defense, this kid is fun to watch.
It's good.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jones dishes to Clark. Kicks it out to Jones. Banked in off the glass.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's Windler. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Thompson. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit the coaches. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3. Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks comes in for Melton. Clark finds Jones and stolen by Drummond. Picked off in midair to the inside. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Clark.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
So the wing on the left. Back to Drummond. And he makes good on the layup. Drummond's got 6 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Jones looking for an opening. The shot off that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. And they're moving it up. Ripped away. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Porter. Jones kicks to Jackson. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one. And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Here's Drummond. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Memphis moving it around. No good from Clark.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Nance passes to Porter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay-in.
Jackson, easy jumper from very short distance. He's got 6.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Garland the pass to Windler. Here's Drummond. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Brooks dishes to Jackson. It's stolen by Nance. Now Cleveland moving it up. Carter's running. Windler's shot is off.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Brooks misses.
Oh, no. Sloppy finish. The D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it.
Drummond sinks that one from the post. Drummond's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
So physical. Drummond, it's hard to keep him away from the rim.
Brooks against Porter. Brooks kicks to Clark, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Porter passes to Drummond. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Morant pushes to Jackson. Morant with it. Garland picks him up. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Morant.
Oh, working through the lane, Morant uses change of speed to keep defenders at bay.
Passes it to Love. 19 seconds left in the first half. And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. Whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
No good on the free throw.
It took Drummond years of practice to improve his free throw shooting, and his hard work paid off little by little as his free throw percentage began creeping up. It's still a work in progress, though, but it's getting there.
Morant scanning the floor. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you see the burst. Morant very hard to catch once he gains a step.
Andre Drummond has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Andre Drummond having an outstanding game. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. Cavaliers trailing. Inside, Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, he's showing how dominant he can be. Drummond, when he's feeling it, he stays aggressive.
Now Morant. He's got 12. Sexton grabs the board. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Osman. They get it back. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Back to Drummond. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Morant with another miss. Cavaliers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. No good with the triple.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones. His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
Garland the pass to Osman. Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. Love against Jackson. Love inside. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Oh, he attacks the glass with a ferocity that you have to see to believe. Rebounding, that's his forte.
Morant, and finished off by Morant. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Here's Garland. Drummond trying to get himself free. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got his first points of the night.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Memphis also making some changes. Anderson comes in for Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dylan Brooks.
Finished off by the big man. The 7-footer like Valanciunas should be operating near the hoop.
Garland dishes to Thompson. Pass to Garland. Morant with the steal. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third. And Love gets it to go.
I admire the quickness. Love's catch and shoot, Jay, is instant. Out of his hands in a second's notice.
Morant passes to Melton. Back to Morant. Five to shoot. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
If you're Morant and you want to be a star point in the NBA, you have to score off the pick and roll sets.
Sexton the pass to Thompson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Anderson with the ball.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Sexton. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clark outside. Valanciunas inside. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Jones. Valanciunas passes to Gutterich. Jones against Sexton. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gutterich has got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Nance finds Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around, and a wide open look for Porter. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside, Jones to the middle. Off with the layup. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting, you do your best, and you live with the results.
Thompson against Valanciunas. Clark outside. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Over to the wing. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. The open look here for Sexton. Cleveland the rebound. Goes back up. The kick out to Porter. Sexton on the wing. And Sexton slams it in.
And using the quickness to his advantage there. Sexton getting some momentum behind him so he could put that one down.
Gutteridge, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Gutteridge. Back to Valanciunas, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Drummond's checked in for Larry Nance. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. John Morant comes in for Melton. And Thompson kicks to Sexton. They get the rebound. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, a good shot blocker who competes hard on defense. Defenders better think twice before trying Valanciunas.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Windler. Here's Drummond. And easy 2 points on the layup. Drummond's got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Morant passes to Brooks. Fires the 3. Valanciunas. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebounder. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Now, here's Sexton. Here's Drummond. Second shot opportunity. Thompson dishes to Drummond. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Gutteridge. Nice D from Porter.
He's got good position down low, but still forces it in the face of some very tight defense.
He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And Drummond throws it down.
Drummond shoots such a high percentage in the post. When this team needs an important basket, they better look to him.
Up top, Morant. Defended by Sexton. To the paint. And stolen by Drummond. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. He gets that one. Now it's a 6-point Cleveland lead.
And look, I like how aware Thompson is. He knows when to pass the ball to a teammate in a good position, coming off that screen roll.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Morant against Sexton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity makes for some tough matchups.
And Memphis making a change here. Winslow's checked in. Garland kicks to Drummond. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Winslow. Brooks outside. The pass to Morant. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Morant. Oh, the power and prudent.
Wow. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Garland, the pass to Love. Yes!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And it's Morant missing. And here is Drummond. Sexton on the wing. Misses the three. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but
for the land of the...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. The pass to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. And the 3 off target. Outside Fournier. Here's Vucevic. Makes it off the glass. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Morant with it, and it's Gordon picking him up, and the shot goes down.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Fultz looking around, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot.
That was a strong dunk.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Over in the corner, Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Back to Morant. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
Fournier gets a wide open look, and Winslow pulls it down.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Magic leading by 4. Here's the lob to Fournier. Stolen by Brooks. Isaac with the steal. It's Fournier on the wing. Brooks covering. Lets it go with a 3. The Magic again can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside for Jackson. Brooks against Vucevic. And it's sent back by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it. And, you know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Here's Morant. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got 6.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Morant outside. From 12 feet out, Jackson finds Brooks. Morant with it, And it's Gordon picking him up. And he hits it and gets hacked up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Magic lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with DJ Augustin. And it's Ennis in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Orlando. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Augustine passes to Bamba. Over Clark. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
You know, it's not a bad idea to foul Bamba. Actually, a good foul. He's hard to stop, and he's not that strong a free throw shooter, so send him to the line.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Melton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. Down low, Bamba. Some solid defense from Clark. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Grizzlies shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Here's Jones. And Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Clock at 4. A second chance effort. That ties the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And here's Augustine. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bamba inside. He's covered by Clark. Bamba's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. And Isaac subbed in for Augustine. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Carter Williams slams it in.
A little bit of vertical on display for Carter Williams, a fantastic dunker who brings his all out there all the time.
To the paint, here's Valanciunas. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis. The Magic have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. And the layup is good. Carter Williams has got the game tied up here for the Magic.
You really have to admire how well Carter Williams does in these situations. I mean, just so smart at making the right call.
Here's Clark. The shot comes out, and Orlando the other way now. Now here's Carter Williams. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Melton passes to Anderson. Kicks it to Clark. Outside, Jones. Back to Clark. Clock at 6. Goes back up. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Carter Williams against Valanciunas. Vucevic with the bucket.
When Vucevic is rolling to the basket like that, there aren't many guys that are willing to get in his way to stop him.
Outside, Jones. Rebounded by Vucevic. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Melton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Well, Orlando shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Now the feed to Vucevic over Valanciunas. And it's Vucevic missing. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Anderson. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here is Augustine. From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. And some good action.
Thanks, Nick. Are you guys executing?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening period. They got motivated in that second quarter. The deficit they were staring at turned into a 3-point lead in the locker room. Kenny, what was your... And that's...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
You got to clog up the clear lanes to the basket. You can't give him room to operate. When you do, Fultz scorches you with his speed.
Morant drives in. And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Brooks finds Morant. A new 14 for the Grizzlies.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And finished off by Fultz.
You've got to step in front of Fultz, guys. I mean, he's solid when he comes rolling to the rim to hammer it down on these drives.
And stolen by Fournier. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Fultz.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Out to Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. Brooks against Fournier, and that one's good. Brooks. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The Magic trail by 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Fultz.
Very impressive instincts that Fultz has. I mean, especially on offense. He knows exactly when to bounce for the alley-oop.
Fultz against Morant. Jackson dishes to Morant. Passes it to Winslow. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No good from Valanciunas.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Fultz, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. They get a hand on it. Winslow kicks to Brooks. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Winslow with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Valanciunas, great positioning on the putback.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Gordon.
You give Gordon a chance to get out and run, give him room. I mean, this guy can cover ground in a hurry. You got to close out on him early, or he's going to make you pay for it.
Morant outside. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Fournier in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And the rejection by Valanciunas. There's Winslow. Isaac with some nice D. Missed. It's all tied in Orlando. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Augustine. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. DJ Augustine out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Fournier in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. That puts them in the lead. Fournier's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Magic. Clark right side. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Clark left side. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Augustine looking around. He kicks to Fournier. Uncovered. And that one is good. Fournier's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Morant passes to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Nice shot there by Bamba. And it's a 4-point Magic lead.
Well, you've got to know where Bamba is at all times, especially when the break is on and he's running the floor.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Shoots from 14. The putback and the second chance effort by Jackson.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Augustine against Morant. Ross for 3. That shot off.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Up again. Augustine grabs the board. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. The lead is 2. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Clark inside. He's against Gordon. No good from Clark. Lob pass to Gordon. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Ross. And the rejection by Jackson. Anderson against Fournier. Pass to Gutteridge. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Clark finds Jackson. Back to Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock to take the lead. He's off on that one. The Magic go the other way with it. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Now here's Isaac. He's covered closely. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. And the Magic lead by 2.
Man, I like how poised Isaac is. Excellent calmness and control. That's impressive for a young guy.
Morant drives in. Magic have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Morant left side. And stolen by Fournier. Deep 2 from Ross. Here's Bamba. It's not going to go for him. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Morant. And it's sent back by Isaac. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the officials call a traveling violation. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And Memphis making a change here. The Grizzlies shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Here's Morant. Vucevic with the block. And here again, the Magic in transition. Up the court they go. And foul. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Fultz against Winslow. Here's Isaac. And the rejection by Jackson. And so it's Orlando winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and
Kevin, thank you.
he is indeed, D.A. Thank you. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at small forward. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Stolen by Winslow. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Now Ball. In the corner, it's Ingram. Favors trying to break free. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
It's Ingram on the wing. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Basket good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
2 points. That one goes. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control. And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
There's Winslow. The putback.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Ingram wide open. Drills it from outside. Ingram's got 5 points so far. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how to...
Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. It's a 3-point game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. And what we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
He dishes it to Redick. Now here's Ingram. 7 points in the game. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
With a menu of moves at his disposal, Ingram can surprise defenders with his pull-up jumper.
Outside, Jones. The dish to Clark. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Clark. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Okafor's checked in for the Pelicans. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. New Orleans in the lead. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Hart the pass to Okafor. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Jones. Memphis moving it around. Clark the pass to Gutterich. On the wing, Jones. Clock at 2. Tries again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Okafor finds Redick. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Anderson. Tips it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately,
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action.
Being able to go through adversity and come up.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Melton in at the shooting guard. Jones the pass to Clark. Back to Jones.
Well, what did Coach tell us? We wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Clark, that's good. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Jones drives in, lays it up off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting not great, 40% for the game. Redick with the 3. No good on the shot, and it's Memphis the other way. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Pass to Gutterich. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Redick for 3. The rebound by Anderson. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Anderson with the block. Here's Clark. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
AGA hint the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. And it's Winslow that time on the assist from Valanciunas. Winslow's got the lead back up to 6 now for Memphis. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Melly passes to Ingram. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Winslow. Excellent D there from Ball.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Winslow's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 6. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Valanciunas, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Look at the concentration from Valanciunas on that play. Takes the foul and still finishes the play.
New Orleans making a switch here. Favors is checked in. The free throw drops for Valanciunas. The Pelicans have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play. I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Count it. Brooks has got the lead up to 11 now for Memphis.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Holiday finds Williamson, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Winslow's shot is off.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Dillon Brooks is a guy who can finish inside or outside for you. A valuable asset on the break.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now they need a basket.
It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Brooks has got 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ball dishes to Ingram. Morant with the steal. It's deflected.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
Here's Williamson. Nails it from the high post.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Brooks outside. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. 13.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that should do it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Bounce pass from Valanciunas. Passes it to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Ball.
When we talk about Lonzo's feel for the game, it's at both ends. Excellent defense there.
Holiday finds Williamson. Here's Favors. Off the left rim and out. Memphis leading by 13. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Back to Valanciunas. That shot no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's Williamson. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Williamson's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pelicans. Morant kicks to Winslow. Morant against Ball. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Morant's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps. Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
They grab their own miss.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
Back to Winslow. Pass to Brooks. Back to Winslow. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Snatched up. Jackson kicks to Winslow. There's the pass to Valanciunas. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And Redick kicks to Holiday from deep. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from J.J. Redick. Clark outside. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Melton's checked in. To the inside. Outside for Redick. The tray. It's rebounded by Gutteridge.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
At the top of the key, Clark. Now here's Jones. T right on him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clark's got 6.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA, and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Jones got a piece of it, but they recover it. Pelicans trail by 11. Holiday dishes to Redick. Here's Melli. He's covered by Anderson. Was shot by Redick, no good. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Here's Clark. Pelicans pull it in. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Holiday gets the bucket.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
To the wing right side. Here's Melton, covered by Okafor. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Anderson and Jackson inside. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Memphis.
Way to convert through contact, Kyle, with excellent body control.
The shot by Redick, no good.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Morant passes to Anderson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
Ball dishes to Hayes, and that one good.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Winslow kicks to Brooks. Up top, Morant shoots over Ball. Kept alive, and the second chance effort by Jackson.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Over to the left wing. Redick for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pushing it up. A nice shot by Anderson. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Good on the bucket. The Grizzlies have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. To the paint. Brooks misses. New Orleans has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And the wide open shot from Redick connects from 3-point range. Redick's got 9 points now in just the second half. Morant right side. Brooks outside. Ball against Morant. That one goes. Count it.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Redick surveying the D. This one for 3. Nice D from Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks leading the charge.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Pelicans trail by 14. Outside, Redick. The 3 ball. Cranes the 3-pointer. Redick's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Nailed from 3-point land.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Hart. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Both free throws good from Morant. 1:07 left in the game.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Grizzlies.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Beyond the arc. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
They get it again. Outside ball. For three, Ingram. It's good from long range.
How about the confidence from Brandon Ingram? Knows what it takes to knock that one down.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Memphis, Tennessee, the destination. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in its center. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
And here are the Cavaliers. Garland with it. Down low. To the middle. Kicks it out to Love. Drummond passes to Sexton. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Inside. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Morant.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
There's Garland. It doesn't go for him. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Sexton against Brooks. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good, Sexton.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton? A crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Brooks. Now Morant. 6 to shoot. Out to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No good from Valanciunas. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Valanciunas. And the layup is good. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the game.
The closer Valanciunas gets, the more dangerous he is, which is why he looks to score from there.
Outside, Sexton. Out to Morant. And stolen by Love. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, he attacks the glass with a ferocity that you have to see to believe. Rebounding, that's his forte.
Morant with a wide open look. Brooks the pass to Morant. The pass to Valanciunas. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Sexton, and they pick up 2.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Takes the 3. Memphis the rebound. That shot no good. And Love's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Osman. Here's Sexton. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. No good from Valanciunas.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Sexton's shot is good.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Now here's Morant. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
Are you for real? Morant way, way up. That move is fire.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Nice D from Valanciunas. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Morant with it. Garland picks him up and finished off by Morant.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Garland. And Drummond kicks to Love. Now here's Garland. He's tightly guarded.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Morant. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
The open look here for Sexton. That 3 off the mark. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and had... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2. Intercepted. Pass to Gutteridge. Memphis moving it around. It's good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside, Sexton feeds it to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable, shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Passes to Clark. And he gets it to go. Clark's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Windler. The feed to Thompson. Got a piece of it. Lock at 6. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Grizzlies now. The kick out to Porter. Dishes it to Thompson. And there's the pass to Windler. Over Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. Good on both. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Clark outside. Outside, Jones. Off target with his 3. Cavaliers trailing. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. The score now all even. 8 points for Colin Sexton.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Clark, the pass to Jones. No good with the triple.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving them.
Porter, no luck. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Jones drives in to the middle. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 6 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Sexton the pass to Nance. He feeds it to Thompson. Here's Melton, defended by Sexton. Here's the dish to Clark. Good D by Thompson. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And that one's good by Porter.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Melton passes to Anderson. Here's Melton. To the inside. Banked in off the glass. Clark's got 8 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Sexton attacking. Here's Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Thompson's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
Jones looking for an opening from past the arc. Thompson with the rebound.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Windler the pass to Nance. Here's Windler. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Melton passes to Gutteridge. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Melton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The first free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 12 seconds left to play here in the half. Garland dishes to Drummond. Now, here's Garland. Got it up. It's a tie game in Memphis. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 8 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Grizzlies?
Well, they need to turn the heat up on.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Brooks for 3. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Osman kicks to Sexton. Down low, Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists now tonight. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, wise beyond his years.
Both free throws good from Morant. And here's Sexton. He's got 8. Inside. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Back to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 5th assist in this one. Memphis trailing here. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks to Valanciunas. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And it's Morant missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Denied by Morant.
I love Morant's approach to the game. I mean, flying to the ball, challenging everything.
Sexton against Brooks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up. First trip to the line for him here. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow, and Jones subbed in for Morant.
45th pick in the 2017 draft. Remember when Brooks led Oregon to the Final Four?
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Makes it off the glass.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside, Jones. He dishes it to Valanciunas. That one goes in. Valanciunas has got 8.
Oh, it's tough trying to alter his focus. I mean, Valanciunas is great at staying in control.
Thompson in the post. He's against Anderson. Nance dishes to Thompson. Porter against Anderson. Thompson, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 8 points for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Brooks outside. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Outside, Jones. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Garland with it, working on Jones. And, oh, here we go. Brooks, nobody back. Count that bucket. Brooks has got 4 points in the quarter.
This is what Brooks loves to do. Get out and run. He's good at making the right decision.
His first shot coming. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
He's showing he has the ability to hit huge shots. That's got to fire him up.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. A 2-point game. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3, the small forward. Second chance shot. Melton, no good. Cavaliers shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Passes it to Windler. To the middle. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Wow, you got to admire the aggression. Drummond leaving no room for error with the nice slam.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Melton passes to Jackson. Here's Melton. 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Anderson. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And Love has it in the corner. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Porter with a block. And finished off by Porter.
Wonderful vision. I mean, Love could have taken it himself, but has the eyes and the desire to make plays for others.
Pass to Winslow. Here's Melton. Memphis moving that ball around. There's the feed to Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Garland kicks to Drummond. The pass to Windler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the first one at the line is good for the Cavaliers. Osman comes in for Garland. And it's Sexton in for Kevin Porter. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Morant passes to Brooks. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is what you like seeing. Brooks being aggressive and taking initiative there.
Sexton with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Windler the pass to Osman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the first one drops. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Easy to see why they throw the Morant here. He's good at coming up with the big bucket.
Garland dishes to Drummond. And Garland has it in the corner. Here's the 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Valanciunas off on the layup. Cavaliers leading. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
Morant outside. And the 3 ball is good. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
Garland kicks to Drummond. Morant with the steal. One-on-one here. Winslow, the pass to Brooks. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Valanciunas dishes to Brooks. It's over Garland. Brooks misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Garland with it. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Valanciunas.
With the strong motor and basketball IQ, Valanciunas remains unfazed by pressure situation.
Pass to Drummond. Tries from 10. That one, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Passes it to Jackson. Morant outside. Back to Jackson. Out to Brooks. Misses the 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Pass to Garland. On the wing, Porter. Back to Sexton. And here's Love for 3. Off the mark. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony. terrific look at the city of... A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Here's Fultz. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks kicks to Winslow. Left side Jackson. Gordon against Brooks. The layup missed.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Now the pass to Vucevic. Isaac finds Vucevic. And it's good off the glass.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Out to Morant. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Rebound by the Magic.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
On the wing, Isaac. Vucevic down low. Brooks covering. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And he makes that one. Morant's got his second bucket tonight.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Fultz against Morant. Fultz dishes to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. And here is Brooks. Now here's Morant for 3. A putback and the second chance effort by Jackson.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Now here's Morant. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
For the Magic, Ross is checked in for Fournier, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And the basket by Jones. Magic leading by 5. Now Augustine. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game. Gutteridge, the pass to Jones. Memphis moving it around. Jackson finds Jones.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Here's Ross. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Gutteridge. He's guarded by Ross. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Some changes for Memphis. Clark comes in for Valanciunas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Jackson. The Magic also changing it up. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Outside, Jones. He feeds it to Clark. Gutteridge for the pass to Clark. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent 3-ball shooter.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Magic up 8. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando, Mohamed Bamba is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. Then it's Ennis. And it's Ross in a shooting guard. Yes, that goes in. Orlando leading by 8. Here's Carter-Williams. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Clark against Vucevic. Clark inside. Misses the layup. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The offensive rebound. Nice shot there by Bamba.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Vucevic against Clark. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Magic have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Ross dishes to Vucevic. Over Clark. And it's Vucevic missing.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Outside, Jones. The Grizzlies with another miss. Magic leading by 12. Here's Ross. Open and close and nails it. Ross has got 4 points this quarter.
He has size, but the first step of Terrence Ross is what makes him so good on the drive.
Jones kicks to Anderson. Out to the wing. It's tipped. Stolen by Bamba. And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. Here's Ross. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Ross has got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clark, the pass to Jones. Back to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Carter-Williams against Jones. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Bamba inside. Working on Anderson. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this range.
Jones in the post. Clark kicks to Jones. Back to Clark. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Ross on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. 1:06 left now here in the second. Jones, the pass to Anderson. Back to Jones. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Melton. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Passes it to Jones. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Oh, Vucevic in position.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Clark into the lane. Pass to Gutteridge. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Jones against Carter Williams. The Grizzlies with another miss.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Morant kicks to Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
And so it's Orlando holding a big 8.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but Nikola Vucevic on fire in the first half. He had 14 points. And that's going to do it for us here.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Kicks it out to Gordon. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Winslow against Fournier. Can't cash in from the high post.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Isaac. Valanciunas finds Morant. Just 5 to shoot, and he comes up with the deuce.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
Fultz looking around, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now, and he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
It's Morant with the drive, and the basket is good. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. On the wing, Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Morant outside. No good from outside.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
And the basket by Gordon.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
It's Morant with the drive. And it's good, 2 points. Morant's got 10.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Back to Fultz. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You have to respect how creative Fultz is, especially in these pick and roll sets, crippling the defense with that quick trigger.
Here's Morant. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And he banks in the layup. Fultz has got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, the athleticism from Fultz is off the charts. Turns on the jets whenever he's taken off towards the basket.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Kyle Anderson comes in for Winslow. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Morant. Orlando also making some changes. Terrence Ross is checked in for Vucevic. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
When you earn your keep inside, you get used to fighting through contact. Valanciunas getting it done.
On the wing, Isaac. Three-pointer Augustine. Good on the triple. Augustine's got his second bucket of the night.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Gordon. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And the pass to Melton. Out left to the wing. To the paint. Valanciunas finds Anderson. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Isaac passes to Fournier. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over, Kev. What a shot.
To the left wing. Clark outside. And so it's Orlando controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. DJ Augustine out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Gordon. And it's Fournier in at the 3. Isaac misses. The Grizzlies trail by 20. And Brooks, here we go. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
As good a playmaker as he is a scorer, Winslow with great patience and great vision.
Augustine passes to Isaac. Outside Fournier. Left side Gordon. From outside, off the mark. Grizzlies shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Clark into the lane. And Clark slams it in.
And this is where Clark's athleticism plays out. Catching the ball in motion there and then just going downhill.
It's Fournier on the wing. Takes the 13-footer. No good there. And so it's Memphis with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And Isaac is, really breathtaking in transition. A long-legged forward who just devastates the defense with his speed.
Now, here's Clark. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Augustine dishes to Fournier. A three-pointer, no good.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Tries it from 19. Keeps it alive and staying with the play. Valanciunas.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Augustine looking around. Dishes to Ross. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And the jam by Ross.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
Anderson against Fournier. Here's the teardrop, and Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night. Magic leading by 16. Ross with it. The feed to Gordon. Pass to Isaac. And Winslow pulls it down.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And that one's good by Clark.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And Augustine kicks to Gordon. Isaac outside. Makes it off the glass.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Magic.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Vucevic.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Isaac with the steal. Outside Fournier. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Brooks, the pass to Winslow. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought that.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps send it up.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Morant outside. And that one, good. Ball with it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Ingram. Shoots from 14, and he hits the jump shot.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Morant with it. Now defended by Williamson.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now here's Morant. Sweet little floater. Morant's got 6.
Lights out here right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Ingram outside. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Here's Favors. Drops in the layup for 2. Favors got his second basket.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
Morant passes to Jackson. And it goes down 2 points.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Williamson left side. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Grizzlies have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Morant kicks to Brooks. Jackson trying to break free. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And it's Ingram missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. It's Redick on the wing. No good on the triple. Memphis leading by 7. Clark the pass to Gutteridge. Jones in the post. Jackson on him. That's tipped. Redick up top. Shoots from the high post. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Stolen. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And the wide open shot from Redick. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, that effort is absolutely fantastic here. I mean, Hart staying active, being persistent, tracking down the rebound, and making sure they get something out of that extra possession.
Yep, that one goes.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pelicans trail by 5. Hart the pass to Hayes. Redick for 3. Redick can't get that one to fall.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Redick. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Here's Jones. Takes a 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Hart is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's Okafor. Then there's Jackson. And it's Redick in at the shooting guard. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Redick from deep three-point land. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Milton passes to Clark. And Jones has it in the corner. No good on the 3. Pelicans trail by 6. Jackson drives in. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Jones looking for an opening. It's good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Redick with the bucket.
Even from way outside, Redick is a threat. I mean, this guy has in the gym range, so you need to pick him up off the bus.
Now here's Jones to the inside. Anderson outside. 6 to shoot. Jones against Jackson. It's blocked. One-on-one fast break. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Okafor. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Jones against Jackson. Clark. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside, Redick. Fires from deep. It's Clark with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the rejection by Jackson. And it's good, 2 points.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Here's Okafor. Grizzlies making the shot outside for Redick. Here's Clark. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And so Clark nails both of them. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. To the wing on the left. Back to Ball. For three, Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ingram's got 5 now.
And, you know, really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. You got to get a hand up, but he's going to bury it every time.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now, here's Ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Ingram. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
Here's Ingram. He has 5. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. He's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, just not being as physical inside as they need to be right now. They're not creating the second chance opportunities that they did in the first.
Now here's Brooks. They lead by 4. Jackson finds Clark. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. He's got 4 rebounds in this game. Clark with a wide open look. Gets to the corner and buries it. Clark's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And that's a wrap for our halftime show.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And so it's New Orleans with it, following the score by Memphis. For 3, Ingram. Brooks grabs the board.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Pelicans trail by 8. Puts up a 3. And it's Ingram missing.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Jackson kicks to Morant. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
From downtown, good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
Ingram outside to stop the run. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Morant. And then for New Orleans, Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play. Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Redick with the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so here is New Orleans after Memphis gets the 3. Jacks up a 3. No good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Melton passes to Valanciunas. Down low, Winslow. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
Wasted no time on that one. Redick's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And dialing up the 3 ball, he finally puts it into the 14-0 run by the Grizzlies.
Inside and stolen by Favors. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Redick.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his 3-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
And now the Pelicans on the break. There's the 3. And Winslow pulls it down. Memphis leading by 15. And he jams it with authority.
Excellent pass there to cap that break with an uncontested basket.
Fires for 3. And that's good. J.J. Redick for 3. Redick's got 9.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His 2nd 3 of the half right there.
46 seconds left in the 3rd. Jones drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Holiday.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Nelly is checked in for New Orleans. Ball comes in for Drew Holiday. Redick can't get that one to fall.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And it's Morant with the rebound. Picked him clean. Hart, that's good. Hart's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Jones drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. At the forward slots, Ingram and Melly. Hart is out there with Ball, and it's Hayes in at the 5. Grant, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
First free throw is good. Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Redick comes in for Josh Hart. Both free throws good from Morant.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
Was shot by Redick, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Pelicans trail by 18. Redick for three. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He gets that one. Clark's got 4 points this quarter.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Now here's Redick. From deep. The long distance three is buried. Redick's got 12 points here in the second half.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Morant, and he comes up with the deuce. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And it's Morant missing. Pelicans trail by 19. For three, Ingram from beyond the arc and then some.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Brooks. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And now the Pelicans on the break. Redick's got the ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Now here's Morant. Right at the free throw line. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shot from the wing. Offensive rebound. Ingram. Williamson kicks the ball. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. Three-pointer. Pelicans with the rebound. On offense here are the Pelicans. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And you look at Ingram, and he is just so long, covering a ton of space. Exceptionally fast in transition, too.
Now here's Morant. 124 left to play in the final quarter.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The shot by Redick, no good. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Grizzlies.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Down low, deflects the pass. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. Another shot. Reddick passes the ball. Reddick surveying the D. From deep three-point range, can't get it to fall. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown...